information so that your current class is on RazKids, you go to the RazKids website, then log in using your username and password. Once you're signed in, click Manage Students, then click on your roster. Once you have your full roster up, if you select this box, it'll select all of the students. And then if you press this X, it will remove all of those students. If you realize at some point that that was a total mistake, you can click up here to restore those students if needed. So they don't get completely deleted, they just get moved to your restore file. Then to add students up here, if you click on add students, you have to give them a username. You do not have to put their first name, last name, and district ID. You can, but you don't need to. So if you already have it as a file, you can play around with that. Otherwise, you can just very simply go one at a time and say, add Anya, Jacob, Leah. So Anya, and then you have, so there's Anya. For placement tool, if you know their letter, you can assign it. Now remember, RazKids levels are slightly different. So if they are in a TC level N, that's a RazKids level R. So just keep that in mind if you're giving them a level. You have to give them a password. It can either be a text password or a picture password. I prefer picture because it's easier for the kids, but that's up to you if you have, if you want to keep it consistent with passwords that you're already using. So for example, I'm going to make Anya the little bunny. That's now her password. I can save her, or I can add another student. So I'm going to add Leah. Make her a little duck. Jacob, a little fish, and so on. I'm going to go through my entire class list and add them all one at a time. Then I'll click Save. And now those students have been added to my roster. If you want to make groups, for example, if you want to make a group of all of your cohort A kids, cohort B, or if you want to group them by low, medium, high, that's on here. And you can edit the group that they're in. You can edit their group. We don't have any groups made, so we're not going to edit any groups, but that's up to you. So that's how I add to my roster, and then the next video will show how to assign something.